Hi guys, it's me, Colesy. So, 2020 is now over and we are in 2021. 2020 was kind of a mad year, a very, very strange year. To some aspect, that is still continuing now. But I wanted to go back and sort of reflect on everything that happened during 2020. What we did, what we achieved, and sort of just go back through my channel really and look at the videos that I made during 2020 and sort of giving you guys a bit of insight into them, I don't know, behind the scenes information and stuff, because a lot happened during 2020. It was a very much a roller coaster of a year. Before I start, I just want to say a massive thank you, a genuinely just humongous thank you to everyone, all of you guys who watch my channel, who support me, who subscribe on YouTube, who come and watch me on Twitch, who follow me on Twitter. Just all of you guys genuinely are incredible. Like, I know everyone says this, but this wouldn't be possible without you. I wouldn't be able to do this without you, and I wouldn't have the motivation without you guys. Like, it's just incredible that you guys support me. It's still astonishing to me that there are people that want to watch me and enjoy it. I'm trying to make enjoyable content, but I'm just me at the end of the day, and I'm so humble and pleased that you guys just enjoy what I do and support me. So I said this on Twitter the other day, and yes, I'm being a bit soppy, but I think it's a good time to be soppy. I just want to say thank you. 2020, even though it was a shitty year overall, I think in terms of what I do and my content and stuff, it was a fairly good year. Like, we did a lot of cool stuff, and I'm sort of looking forward to going back over that. I know that there were some moments definitely during 2020 which were not so good for me personally. So, you know, we'll cover those as well, because I think being completely transparent and honest with you guys is just how I've always been, and I think it's how I should always be. Like I said, we're just going to go through my channel, we're going to go back over the videos I made, we're going to start off back in January 2020, because to be honest, I can't remember what I made back then either. Oh, before I start, okay, while we're on my channel, we've got to my channel, crazily, you know, youtube.com/ColeseyGaming. I will mention, briefly, just quickly, my code for Fierce PC has changed. I did put this on Twitter, and I have posted it multiple times, but you can see here in the banner that it's now Colesy5, but with the word 5 rather than the number 5. So, if you want to grab a PC, you know, use code Colesy5 with the word 5 now, not the number. Right, so we're looking for, I guess 12 months ago would be what we're looking for. I'm not going to go through every single video because some of them are just literally let's plays and they're just games that I played and they might be random or whatever. I won't necessarily have something to say about every single video. What's the first video of 2020 that I think is worth talking about? I think Minecraft Workout's quite a weird one. And also, it's a strange thing to mention because right now I'm trying to be, you know, it's the beginning of 2021, and 2020 we all stayed at home and ate a lot of food and didn't do a hell of a lot outside and stuff. So I'm trying to get a bit healthier now. So the fact that Minecraft Workout early video of 2020 is quite relatable, I guess. Basically, this was a sponsorship where this company made workouts to work with video games. It was a cool idea. I like the idea, and I was happy to do it. And obviously, it was sponsored, so I did get paid for it. But I thought it was a cool idea. I wouldn't have gone with it otherwise. It was different. I like trying different things. That's something that I think 2020 is going to show, is that I really did enjoy putting out a load of different content. Like, okay, for example, I mean, obviously we're going to feature a lot of PC videos because I like PC gaming. I'm into PC gaming. Fierce PC, you know, use the codes if you can even read it. But yeah, we tried a bunch of different things. It's always fun for me to experiment, just new types of content or different ways of doing things. I'm definitely planning to continue to do that in 2021 as well. But for example, this video here with Joy-Con drift, I think that's really the first video where I've attempted to repair anything. It was different. Like, normally when I stream, when I make videos, I'm playing a game or I'm looking at a piece of text, like for example here, like I looked at this Fi-Fine microphone, and I've done a bunch more microphone and tech and headphones and all these types of reviews, but I've never tried to really fix anything on a stream or on a video. The idea behind it wasn't to be like a how-to, it was just, I thought it'd be entertaining for people to see how I did it, and maybe it would act as a how-to, but I wouldn't say it was a how-to. I wouldn't say that you should follow this is a great idea, this is how you do it, because I don't know what I'm doing. And you'll find that a lot with the stuff I make. I don't generally know what I'm doing, but I'm willing to give it a go and have a go at doing something. There's been a bunch of giveaways this year, I have to say that. Fierce PC have done a hell of a lot of giveaways. There's probably going to be more giveaways this year. I've even put a section on my channel which is just PC giveaways. We do that many of them. That was a fun thing to do with 2020. I enjoy giving back to you guys. It's super fun. I know I'm not necessarily giving these PCs away. It's through Fierce PC, who I am, you know, affiliated with and I do work with. So I like to share them and, you know, promote them as best I can because I want you guys to be able to enjoy the benefits of me being a part of Fierce PC, and therefore you guys will want to support me and support Fierce PC even more. I think that's a good way to sum that up. I guess VR's been quite a big thing for me for 2020, I guess, because when did I get VR? Did I get VR in 2020? Or am I losing my mind?
Hi guys, Colesy, and today...
Yeah, shut up me. That's going to be a big thing for 2020, I guess I've got to say, is I got into VR gaming, which was super cool. I got the original Oculus CV1, and even that, it being, I guess, fairly old at the time and now, is still amazing. VR is awesome. It's been a really new experience. Like, if you want to know more about it, then watch these videos, but it's an incredible experience, and you'll see that I've done a bunch of VR content throughout this year because of how much I enjoyed VR. I've now got rid of the CV1, Jake actually has that one, and I've got myself the Quest 2, which I've been making content on, and I'm going to continue making content on. I just got that recently. VR is incredible. It's super cool. It's very different. It's not necessarily like an add-on to games that you have now. It's a different experience. It's not the same. You don't feel the same way as you do sitting with a controller or playing mouse and keyboard. But that's super fun. That's been something 2020 has been fairly impactful for me with VR. Also, I guess weirdly, that VR came to me in 2020. I think I got VR before we had any sort of lockdowns or anything like that. But strangely, VR and being in a virtual world during 2020 is quite relatable, I think. So the fact that I got into VR during 2020 was strangely appropriate. Again, there's more cool tech things like the Joy-Con phone app thing. When I find these just random things, it's not necessarily my regular content, I would say. I don't know. It's odd. It's got 26,000 views, which is actually like a really good amount of views. I'm really happy with that. That video has done extremely well. And I wouldn't say that necessarily tech videos are my normal type of content, but they seem to do really, really well on my channel. So maybe that's something I'm going to focus on more and try and do more of, is interesting tech stuff, because that seems to be something that people enjoy most on my channel, I think. I think that's something I've learned. Look, I mean, like, look here, like, there's the HyperX Quadcast microphone unboxing. Again, that's done 16,000 views, which is really, really good. I enjoy doing these things. I enjoy, you know, playing games. I enjoy doing vlogs. I enjoy tech reviews. These things are all interesting to me. Everything I do on my channel, I do because it interests me. Whether or not it gets thousands of views, whether or not it gets 10 views, it doesn't matter. I've made that because I enjoy it. I just hope people will enjoy it as well, if you know what I mean. But obviously, at the end of the day, it is a business. It is what I do to make money, and views equal money. It's not my only source of income, so I don't have to worry too much about it. Obviously, I would like to earn money from it, and you earn money from views. So obviously, to some aspect, I have to look at what does well on the channel and try and do more of that. Just because I enjoy something doesn't necessarily mean it's something that gets a lot of views. For example, I enjoy playing Fall Guys with like Emma and Jake on my Twitch. That's super fun. I like doing that. And then what I have been doing is editing those Twitch streams down into Fall Guys videos. The thing is, with the Fall Guys videos, I've noticed that they don't really get that many views. I don't know whether it's because people aren't interested in Fall Guys anymore, or it's just oversaturated and there's so many videos out there. I don't know. But it's something that I enjoy doing, but it doesn't really get many views on the channel, so I'm not sure whether I'm gonna continue to put out Fall Guys videos. I might still stream it because it sort of works better for streaming, but in terms of the channel, it doesn't seem worth my time to edit these streams down into videos, which, even though I think they're good videos, they're not my best videos, and they don't get that many views, and people don't seem to want to watch them. Seeing these videos that are tech-based, whether they're reviews, whether they're cool software or something I found, or a how-to on, I don't know, how to edit or whatever it is, maybe that's more what I should focus on. I don't know. I'm still going to do gaming on the channel, but I think I'm gonna try and do as much tech-based stuff as I can. Obviously, like reviewing stuff like the headphones and the quadcast microphone and stuff, it's not always possible because I don't have an endless supply of money to just buy stuff, and I don't get sent that much stuff for free from like these large companies, so it's not possible for me to always do stuff like that. But when I get the opportunity, I think I should try and do as much of it as I can. I hope you get what I mean. It's just something that I've learned from during this year, and hopefully I'm going to continue doing in future. Call of Duty Warzone, this video here. It's not really about this video specifically, but it's just made me think, because this is a video that I made with a guy, a Twitch streamer, I guess you'd call him. He streams on Twitch, called Jamie Sauce. In 2020, I guess I've done more content with other people. Like I've met new people and tried to interact with new people and involve myself a little bit more. I'm quite a introverted person. I kind of keep to myself, and generally if I'm playing games, I play with my brother Jake or my sister Emma or my family, just because they're the people I have around and it's easiest to record content with, and obviously I know them and we have a good like banter and stuff, and I feel like we make fun videos. But I've also been trying to make videos, make content, stream with other people that I meet during what I do, I guess. So Jamie Sauce was one of those. I met him through, I think he applied to be one of the newer Fierce PC stream members. I think he applied to be one of the new Fierce PC stream team members, because there have been a bunch of new people being added to the stream team this year for Fierce PC, which again has been awesome because it's another chance to meet new people. I don't know, I just feel like that was something I wanted to mention, that I have been making content with new people, and even though it's you kind of have that anxiety, that worry of being like, I'm going to talk to this new person on Discord, I'm going to have to speak to them with my actual voice, and it's going to be awkward. It's never been awkward with any of the content I've made with new people. I've always just, they've joined the call and we've spoken and chatted and stuff, and they are genuinely just lovely people, and we've just clicked right away. We're having jokes and it's good. It's just been great. So I've had a great experience with making content with new people this year, and I'd like to continue to do that. This video, Lockdown and Mental Health, is a video that I'm going to have to talk about because it is important, and it's one of the videos that I already thought of in my head as a video I have to mention and have to talk about, and I'm probably going to have quite a lot to say about. This one's going to be a bit of a long one. Now, obviously, I recommend you go and watch the video. It's a fairly long video. It's like 20 minutes, but I do explain, where I was at that point. So at this point in time, this was like late March. So this was very, very early into the whole lockdown, coronavirus, COVID stuff. It's been our lives, hasn't it? Let's be honest. There's been very little let up. It's always been something strange and something new, and it's been weird. But at the time that I made this video, I was pretty bad with my anxiety and stuff. I've got to be honest. I was pretty bad. I've never had anxiety as bad as I've had it this year. It's been a really crappy year for my anxiety. And obviously that is mainly due to COVID, and it's terrifying and worried the crap out of me, and still does. Obviously, I know it's not, for me personally, and probably for my family, my girlfriend, my daughter, we're probably fine. Like, even my parents are older, they're in their 50s, but even they aren't super old. It's more, I only have one living grandparent, so it's more, for him, it's more of a genuine worry, because obviously he's old and has his own health issues that he has already. It's more of a concern for those people, but that obviously doesn't mean that it's not a concern for us. I don't want to get it and not know and pass it on to somebody else, whether I know them or not, whether they're my family or not, whether they're just little old lady from down the street. I don't want to pass it on to her and she die from it, let's be honest. So the whole worry behind that really got to me this year. It's been a crappy year for my mental health. To begin with, I've definitely dealt with it a lot better since making that video. I think in that video I probably talk about what I went through, and having to phone doctors and get extra medication, up my current anxiety, depression medication anyway. And that's something I've always been open about. Like, I suffer with these things. a lot of people do. It's nothing new really. Sometimes I have a shitty day, sometimes I'm having a good day. Most of the time I'm fine. But yeah, I had to up my medication because just with dealing with everything, it was really difficult. And I had some of the worst times I've had ever with my anxiety. I had horrible panic attacks. It was awful, to the point that I genuinely don't know if I can ever come off this medication, because if I come off it and I ever feel like that again, that is so terrifying that I'd rather stay on these tablets forever. I'm gonna be honest, it was horrible. But that was only for a short period of time. That was for a few weeks, and obviously I contacted doctors and got that sorted. We're getting through it. We're making do, and we're all good. We'll be fine. Let's move on to some other videos. Starting with this video here, the Let's Cook Together, which I want to do another part of with Sarah, but you'll see that I've been doing a lot more content this year that has involved not just me on my own, not just me in the camera or me in a game. I've been doing a lot more content with my family, and you'll see here, like with this Dead by Daylight, I've got Emma and Jake, my brother and sister. It's partly due to the fact that everyone was at home, so everyone's available, and it's nice to involve your family. Like, I don't just want to come in here and sit and record and edit and do whatever for like 9 hours a day while Sarah and Caitlin are sat in the other room. It's nice to, spend time with family, and even though we were going through a crappy time, it was a good time to spend time with family that, normally Caitlin would be at school and Sarah would be at work and stuff. You want to take advantage of that time that you've got stuck at home, but obviously I still need to work. I'm the only one that was able to work. I work from home, I do this. I'm the one that has to continue, I have to continue doing what I'm doing. I have to treat this like a job. It is my job, it's what I do. So involving my family with my content has been, honestly, it's been a really, really nice thing about this year. Like, Sarah doesn't play many games. She's not super into gaming. She enjoys, Crash Bandicoot, like classic games that she played when she was a kid, and she likes playing co-op games with me. So being able to do stuff like the moving out video here and the Let's Cook Together video and stuff, that's fun. It's super enjoyable for me to do. It's nice to involve her. We both have a good time doing it. And it's the same with Emma and Jake. Obviously, I play games with Jake a lot, and I have them for years. Jake's been around on my channel basically the entire time I've had a channel. Actually, so has Emma. She was like in the first video I ever made, pretty much. But Emma's had her first child. She's super busy with that. She's obviously got her own life. She's got a job and all that. Jake's got school and stuff, but that leaves him a little bit more free to be able to play games and record videos with me and stuff. But with Emma being at home because of everything, it meant that Emma was able to join me and play these games. And actually, she's got way more back into gaming, which meant that we all played together. We all played together as we were growing up, and it was really, really, genuinely really nice to like sort of bring that back and be able to have fun with my siblings and like speak to them more, I guess. Like, speak to Emma more. Like, we always speak and we live fairly close together, and it's not like we don't see each other or anything. Obviously now it's different. I can't say we don't see each other because sometimes we don't see each other, but I guess it's nice to just have that common hobby and thing that we enjoyed and thing that we could do together. And yes, I'm still doing it for work and I'm still making videos out of it and stuff, and I'm not trying to like just bring them in because I need to do work, so I need the content. I just genuinely have had such a fun time playing games with Emma and Jake and Sarah, and like even recently like bringing my cousin, and we've all been playing Among Us and stuff. Like, that's been super fun. Like, genuinely just making content with more people and enjoying the company of more people it's been one of the best things that's come out of everything that's gone on this year, I think. This video I know has done well. I'm definitely I'm doing a second part on that currently. I'm just waiting for the list of PCs. That was me reviewing PCs that people had bought through Fierce PC using my code. I have changed the thumbnail since, because obviously the discount code has changed. That's the discount code now, Colesy5 with the word 5. I'm going to do a second part to that because there have been a bunch more new PCs and new graphics cards and stuff come out. So I am going to do a second part to that with more recent updated PCs. So it shows how much you guys support me and the channel, which I really appreciate. As I said at the beginning, like, I can't thank you guys enough. Oh Jesus, I forgot about this. Yeah, the whole Ali A tournament thing. Gee, I completely forgot about that. That was a cool thing to be involved with, and that was due to Fierce PC being able to get us involved in that. I know I was definitely super nervous about taking part in that, and I considered not doing it, but in the end I thought I really want to show Fierce PC that I'm committed and that I really like appreciate the support support that they're giving me and the opportunities that they're giving me. So I kind of wanted to do it not just because I thought it would be fun, which I did think it'd be fun. I was just nervous about doing it, but I wanted to do it as well to represent Fierce PC. I know I didn't do well, and I don't think they were expecting me to do well. It wasn't like it wasn't as if Fierce PC were forcing us to do it or anything like that. It was just, they said, oh, you know, we can probably get you in if anyone's interested. And, you know, nobody had to take part or anything like that. Wanted to do it to be a good representative for Fierce PC, I guess. It was fun to do. It was cool. It was, you know, I got to play with Ali A, who is a giant streamer, content creator, and although maybe I don't watch his content, I appreciate, you know, his professionalism and what he's done and what he does. So it was fun to be involved with, yeah. Okay, right, this is something I need to mention. The buying gaming stuff from a liquidation auction. I'd seen a lot of other YouTube creators and tech people and stuff that I watched make videos about like buying, you know, they'd buy like a $2,000 Amazon return box or whatever, and then they'd go through it and it was like a mystery box of like Amazon returns, and I was like, that's super cool, I'd love to do that, but obviously I didn't have the money. I can't go and buy a $2,000 box of Amazon returns and effectively have a shit ton of shit probably that's not worth anything, that's probably broken. I can't waste that money. I don't have the money to do that. If I was a larger channel, maybe. So I was looking for something similar but on a smaller scale, and then I came across a website where I could do that, where I could bid on these, you know, liquidated items where, you know, from shops that have gone out of business or whatever. And I bought this chair, was like the first thing I bought. This chair, these two monitors that I'm using, it's that video. I've bought so much shit from there. I've bought so much stuff from that liquidation stuff. I even have like stuff here which I've not even like made a video on yet. I'm planning on making a video but I haven't done it yet, which again I've still bought. It's become a new addiction. I even spread it to my cousin who's been buying things off there. It's super cool, but it's also pretty bad. It's like being addicted to gambling. It's like my addiction is just buying possibly broken stuff, possibly working stuff. It's like a risk. But that's been a cool thing that I've found this year, which I really enjoyed actually. That's funny. It's funny that's one of my favorite things this year, is I found a website where I can buy stuff. I know I'm not speaking about the game specifically this year because I feel like that's a different video. If I wanted to make a video about like my top games of the year that I played, then that'd be completely different. I'm not going to go over every game, but obviously every year there's so many games that are fun that we play, maybe that don't stick around forever. Maybe we play games that have been out ages, but we've just discovered them. That's literally how Among Us happened. Didn't it come out in like 2018 or something? But I just want to say, you know, there's been loads of games this year that have been really fun. Dead by Daylight. I've got super into Dead by Daylight this year. That was like the game that me, Emma, and Jake started playing that got us all into playing together, was playing Dead by Daylight together. You know, we've played Roadblocks, we played Hyperscape, which again, haven't played since, and I don't think it's doing that well, but at the time, it was a fun game to play and we enjoyed it. Just looking back at all the games I have played just makes me think of all the fun I've had making these videos, playing these games, and genuinely how lucky I am to be able to do this. Here's all the Among Us videos that I've done with my extended family. My cousin's in those, Emma's in those, Nikki, her boyfriend's in those, sorry, her fiance's in those, Sarah's in those with me, my fiance, Caitlin's in them, not voiced, but she's in the game playing with us. They were super fun to do. We're going to continue to do those. We do those on stream and then I've edited them down. The Japanese candy, that was... Okay, so this one has a bit of background to it, I guess. And I know I've been recording for so long, recording this video, but I really want to do a good review. So the Japanese candy was, you know, it was Halloween and we weren't allowed, you know, we weren't allowed to go trick-or-treating. Not that we normally do trick-or-treating anyway, but I figured that just because of everything that was going on, it would be nice to sort of make a friendly, nice, I don't want to say like family friendly, but I guess it was sort of a family friendly, nice video with my family, doing something just silly like trying different candies from a different country. Like that, I just thought that would be a nice thing to do for Halloween, being as, you know, a lot of people weren't able to do what they would normally do. Now, the weird thing about the video, well, not the weird thing about the video itself, a weird thing about behind the scenes of the video. So it's me, Sarah, and Caitlin. Now, at the time of this, Sarah actually had COVID. She had coronavirus, whatever you want to call it. She had it in this video, but it's just a weird little behind the scenes thing that actually in this video, Sarah had COVID, which she didn't have it bad. She was fine. She just had a few days of feeling like she had a cold, basically. It wasn't awful, but she was tested and came back positive and stuff. And obviously that was a scary time as well, and that didn't help with the anxiety, but I was still doing a lot better than I did earlier in the year because I was more medicated, I guess. I don't know, but we dealt with it. We're fine. We got through it. Again, working on cool sponsored streams like the Pumpkin Jack stuff was cool. It's a developer, Head Up Games, that I've worked with a lot in the past. And again here with the Walking Dead, I've actually still got the baseball bat right here. The Walking Dead bridge building game, which again was Head Up Games. Working on stuff like that's always fun, so doing more of that was super cool. I'd love to do more of that this year, but we'll just see what happens, I guess. Oh, the sim racing stuff, yeah, that's pretty cool. Something that I've sort of got into at the end of this year. Bought myself a sim racing setup to do more racing games. It's because we were at home. Because we spent so much time at home, I got back into Formula 1 once it was allowed to be on. Well, once it was allowed to happen again. I got myself a bit of a sim racing setup to try and take part in a bit more different. Again, it's that thing of involving myself in more communities and stuff. So far, I've only made a couple of videos and I've only played with it. Oh, I've played with it a bunch, but I've only made a couple of videos on it. And I don't feel like I'm at the stage to really involve myself with other people who might actually be good at it, because I'll just ruin their race as far as I'm concerned. But that's something I want to continue with in 2021. Another PC recommendation video. You'll see that I do these fairly often because people seem to enjoy them and it does seem to help people. My main thing is that it's helping people. Like, I know that it can be daunting trying to get into something like PC gaming when you don't know anything, but I genuinely think it's a really, really fun thing to be involved with, and so I'm just trying to do my bit to help. So I make these videos. I don't want to make them too often that they get spammy or annoying. Also, I'll just end up repeating myself if I make them too often. But I try and make them from time to time to recommend, the new parts that are coming out and stuff. And if there's a specific game, or like I did for the VR, I want to recommend a PC for it, and it's a good way for me to do another video where I'm helping recommend PCs. Cyberpunk came out, did a little video on that. It's not really a video, they were just glitches I found during the stream. That was the stream highlight edited down. Haven't really played much more of Cyberpunk, unfortunately, just because I haven't had time. I've just been doing other things and spending time with family over the Christmas holiday, but I do want to get more into that. Maybe I'll do a couple more streams on it. This is a bit of a strange video. It's a vlog. Again, it's just nice to do different types of content every now and again. So doing this vlog of just something mundane to normal people, like changing my wheel. I'd never change a wheel on my car, ever. The necessity to change the wheel on my car came up, and I figured I'm going to do a little vlog on it. It's been a while since I've done a vlog, and it'd be fun for me to do, and I think it'd be entertaining for me to do. I think it's fun. I think a good video, I think it makes a good video when I'm sort of a bit out of my comfort zone. I'm trying something new because I'm kind of being silly, and worst case scenario, if something goes wrong, obviously as long as it doesn't go badly wrong, but if it goes wrong, then it might be entertaining anyway. And I think that makes for fun videos. There hasn't been very many opportunities in 2020 to do a sort of outside vlog style video, so again, it was different. Only other new content is VR again. We're in the Oculus 2 again. I still haven't done an actual Oculus 2 review video, but I'll do a more full review on the Quest 2 soonish. I'm still getting used to it and playing with it and stuff. But that video's done really well. That was just a cool little thing that I thought was interesting. Christmas VR, did a bit of a Christmas video. Again, it's been a time to spend time with family, so I wasn't able to do a lot of like Christmas content necessarily, but I wanted to make sure that I did something a bit different for Christmas, so that's why I did this Christmas game. Walking in VR with the cyber shoes, that was a cool thing. That was super cool. I had been in contact with the company for a while, but just because I was interested and wanted to see if they were interested in me doing any content around it. Did not expect them to send me effectively £300-400 worth of equipment so that I could test it out. That was I realise that I'm super privileged when I get given stuff like that. That's insane to me. Like, I wouldn't be able to buy that. I couldn't justify buying that myself. There's no way I could have made that video without the support of the company. So that was awesome. That was a super fun video, and I'm going to make another. I'm going to at least make a few more videos using it because I feel like it's worth their money. Like, I feel like I have to. They haven't told me I have to, and it wasn't like. To be fair, they just sent it me. I didn't have to make a video on it at all. But obviously I'm going to because I appreciate the support that they're giving me and that they've sent me all this stuff. Like, it's super generous of them. So I'm going to make more on that. But that's pretty much it so far. That was 2020. It's a strange year. It's been a year of ups and downs. And the downs have been really down and the ups haven't been that up. But from the channel, I've had a super fun time with the content I've made. And I feel like I'm still always growing, always getting better, always progressing, which I think is important. So I really appreciate you guys supporting me. I know that this video is probably super long and I'm sorry, but if you stuck around this long, you guys are incredible. I hope you guys had an okay 2020. I know that probably not many people had a great 2020, but I hope it was okay. And let's hope that 2021 can be better and we can just continue having a fun time. I can continue making fun content for you guys and just having a good time. Like, let's just put 2020 behind us. Let's hope 2021 can be good. And let's just do some fun stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you guys next time.